We're live. The two words you love to hear every Sunday night because they're two words that mean something. We're live. When you hear those syllables pronounced trippingly on the tongue, you know you're in for entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
You know you're in for quality. You know you need unique New York. And tonight, I want to make this a special show. And I'm the only one that can do this.
Yeah.
Because I trust no one else. And that's my message to everyone watching this. Trust no one. But I'm going to say it because he won't say it himself. Tonight is the Derrick Acosta birthday special. That's right. It's his birthday.
That's right,
He didn't want to say he didn't want to say anything.
Welcome to my birthday show.
Welcome.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything,
it
but you
was a
put me on the
secret.
spot. And Rocco, I can't believe you mentioned this was my birthday. I totally wasn't even prepared to even mention it was my birthday.
Or fun.
I don't want to make a big deal out of anything. Don't pay any attention to me just because I turned 35 today.
Congratulations.
35,
Congrats.
still alive and eligible to run for president, let me tell you.
And now it's
Wow.
time. Now is the time.
so I can officially announce my candidacy.
He's already there.
For 2020, you can write me in on the ballot,
I will do
whether
that.
you are a Republican like myself or a Democrat like myself.
Okay.
I go both ways. Which way you want it?
Oh,
Up, down,
verse.
left, and right. I'm,
Whatever's going to get your vote.
Yeah, whatever
works.
I need to say to get
just you can call me a Dummikin. What? I'll go with that.
That's cool, man. I'll vote
that
for you.
works.
Turrican, like Super Turrican. Great game.
And but in addition to that, I turned 35 today. You may remember last year I beat Zelda on my birthday. Did a little Zelda stream, sang a little Harambe. Today we celebrate that I've been doing Mega64 for over 50% of my life.
Wow,
Started at
that's
17.
amazing.
Now at 35.
Wow.
We're officially in the majority of my life.
Wow.
It's consumed by Mega64, which is kind of sad and pathetic when you think about it.
Extremely.
But
50%.
we'll talk about that later. We'll get into that later on tonight.
Oh, no.
Might be time.
Didn't think I'd be doing this past the age of 19, frankly, and it's just hitting me.
Right.
I think I missed my deadline to get out.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Say it ain't
This is
so.
this is just like that. What's that Middle Earth movie? Lord of the Rings. They throw
That's the one.
They throw the thing and he goes, "Oh, I love all your whizzy gigs, but watch this."
Yeah, he's doing the Bilbo. Oh, my God, Bilbo.
Bilbo.
Bilbo, where'd you go? Oh, he's there. Oh, God,
Green
get away
screen.
from me.
Oh, I'm not on green screen. Doesn't work. Anyway, felt very much like that.
Well, happy birthday.
Oh,
Derrick.
I
Get
knew
outta
it.
here.
I knew it.
Snake
Why
in the
shouldn't
grass.
I'm
he
almost
have it?
as old as that.
I knew that was.
back.
If
gonna
he could
happen.
do it,
back.
you could do it, Derrick.
He's back.
If he could do it, I could do it.
No
Definitely.
new taxes, Derrick.
What's that?
No new taxes.
Since it is your birthday, do you want to do the honors tonight of saying the magic words? Or, I mean, I feel like it's
Yeah,
today, right?
I
Are
would,
you going to
actually.
curse
Close
within the
up on
first
me.
5 minutes, Sean? What's the
Close
magic
up on me.
word?
Thank you.
Close up on George.
The Lego Nintendo set is overrated and overpriced. Thank you, Sean. It
You're
was
welcome.
an honor to
You're
say the
welcome.
words tonight.
I'm glad
Tonight
you
I
could
got
do
the
it.
chance to slam Nintendo, but
Hell
next
yeah.
week could be anybody.
Oh God, you did it again. You
Anyways,
stoked the fire
theme
again.
song.
Right before it cut to the theme song, I said a word that many consider to find offensive, and I will not be using that word in the future, and I sincerely apologize.
What'd you say?
Oh,
Wait.
again.
What time
you
is
want
it?
to take it back
In
again?
the first 5 minutes, Johnny's going to have to make us sound like Twin Peaks Red Room. Oh, it's going to make the Teletubbies look like Barney.
I don't know, like, Rocco doesn't seem upset about it. It seems like it's a big joke when Rocco
Yeah.
curses in the
When
first
he
5
does
minutes,
it,
but
it's
when
fine.
we do it, it's all like, guys, we're going to be demonetized.
He gets mad at us. I'm gonna say he gets mad at me. Derrick, you can do it, and he's not. But when I do
well,
it,
you've
he
done
gets,
it way too much.
I don't have a problem.
Sean, it's
Is that
actually,
it?
I'm like concerned for him.
Well, I haven't done it in like months now.
Yeah. Well,
Ever since I got picture of grandma, I've stopped doing it.
Yeah, I can't see that photo from over here, so I'm
Yeah.
still flying loose. I'm still going commando over
Loosey-goosey
here.
with the profanity over
You're
there.
shooting from the hip, Rocco. You
Yeah.
just let it fly.
Rocco's like a surly sailorman with that mouth.
I notice I swear way too much when I'm in like work mode.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys all kind of stopped me on Friday. We were working on something and I was kind of running around with my head cut off, like trying to do too many things at once. And everyone kept asking me if I was okay.
Yeah.
And I yelled at you. I think I snapped and I was
You
like,
did.
why does everyone keep asking me if I'm okay?
You did. You were not. I don't know what happened. I wasn't going to bring it up because you seemed like
Because
you were
I'm
in a
just-
bad mood.
I'm just
But
stomping around going like, fuck.
You're
fuck.
stomping.
Well,
Yeah. This is that's exactly it. Garrett is stomping, going fuck, shit, fuck, and so then naturally one would say, "Hey, are you okay?" Because it doesn't seem like he is.
And
then
it
it's,
became-
why are you asking me this? Like, oh.
It became a really fast meme in the room too, because one person asked Garrett that, "You all right? You okay? You doing good?" And then that turned into me going, "You good? You all right? Yeah, you're good. Everything good? Everything good?" And then I just turned to everyone in the room doing it, and then Garrett broke. It was like,
Yeah.
"Why is everyone asking?"
Yeah.
It's like,
It's because we're concerned.
I was
making sure.
confused.
What
I
what was
think
the problem?
the problem
I didn't
is
seem to notice
there
any
was no
tension.
problem other than I will vocalize thoughts in my head when I'm, like the old footage of me doing makeup on you guys and I'm concentrating and I'm going,
Yeah, you do that still. Yeah, it's your thing.
Yeah.
How's that related?
So there's like another involuntary action where, do you like that, ladies?
more makeup
I'm,
project.
I'm waiting for the connection of the tongue to stomping around shouting
this
fuck.
is just how my brain operates while it's being, I have to have some involuntary thing happening with my body. And when I'm like overthinking the three things I'm trying to do at once, that involuntary thing is this like Tourettes style cursing of just nonsense. And then any little thing that happens when I'm in work mode like that, if I like stub my toe or drop the thing, it's like, it's not just, oh, I dropped the gaffer tape, let me pick it up. It's like, oh, fuck. And that forces everyone in the room to go, what happened? What's wrong? And I go, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nothing. I shouldn't have said that.
This happened when we were filming Friday night. And so Garrett said this, and I thought I made you mad by asking you the question. And then I will be real, and maybe this is whatever, but you didn't say goodbye to me. And I was like, oh, fuck. Did I piss off Garrett?
I didn't know that.
Did I
'Cause
make
I
him
drove-
mad? Because he was just gone like a phantom. He just disappeared. Because normally Garrett says goodbye to me.
Yeah.
Okay,
that
brings
speaks volumes.
That brings up a serious subject. This is a dead serious
Okay.
subject.
real.
Okay.
Are you the kind of person that needs the goodbye at the end, whether it be a phone call or it's somebody leaves where you're at, or an event or whatever? Are you someone that is like, they didn't say goodbye?
Goodbye on a phone call.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. That's
It's a-
rude.
And
if
the
you don't-
fucking
if you
phone
don't-
call
I guess
properly.
they're two different things, but I am asking about both. Because
Now,
I know
I-
some people that are just like, yeah, I'll get to it, click. And it's like, oh, no, we say goodbye here.
I think, Rocco,
that?
I
Hey,
never
what, are you
th-
raised in a barn? Say goodbye
Yeah,
before you
say
hang
goodbye.
I
up.
agree.
Fuck.
I totally
Animal?
agree with you.
I
agree with you.
am. I guess I do need the goodbye because I just think that like I want to know. Like
It's a
that-
touch base to
and
me.
not only that, I will say here it's a little different because it's like we're all working together, and maybe I need you for a project or I need Kevin for something. And if
Sure.
Kevin's just gone, it's like, oh, I need Kevin. Is he gone? Oh,
Yeah.
we were doing this, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a
a
touch
little
base
different
on
here.
stuff. Yeah. For me, I grew up trained where when you end thing and both with the phone call, but in person, everyone's here and you say goodbye and you say goodbye. I'm leaving, you say goodbye. And when someone wouldn't say goodbye, it was almost always bad. Like they were mad. They're something
mad.
went wrong. You did the wrong thing. It's like a Pavlov's dog thing with me.
Yeah.
It's a little different here, I will say, for me, because working here, sometimes people are like going in and out and going to Home Depot to get stuff. And
Sure. Well, that's not for the day.
And so when that happens,
Yeah.
so I don't ever take that personally here. But then like we filmed the thing Friday night.
Which we were here late.
We were all here at the same time.
we were
Maybe
late.
that would be weird.
And part of my stammering curse words was me trying to do three things at once to get out of here because
Right.
we were already all here
We were here
late.
late.
And
we're
that's-
trying to get cleaned up and out of here on time. And
Right.
also, I was going to run someone home.
Right.
Yeah.
So
you had a lot on your plate.
I was not only walking around the studio probably cursing and making everyone aware of maybe something's going on when there wasn't, but I forgot to say goodbye to you, my friend Sean. And I just thought we were all leaving together, and I said, bye, everyone.
I see, and I wasn't upset with you, Garrett.
Because, okay.
I'm not mad at you. I was just
But
like,
you
oh,
thought I was
shoot.
mad.
Yeah, and I was driving home in my head being like, dude,
And
I asked him what was wrong, that's whatever. I don't take that back. But
Sure.
afterwards, I did tell people, don't ask Garrett what's wrong. You don't want to do that. But then I just said, maybe he heard me say that and he got mad. And I don't know.
no, so this is the exact same thing is happening in my head after I drop Johnny off and I'm driving back with my own thoughts finally.
Yeah.
I'm going, oh, I snapped at Sean when he asked me what was wrong. My friend's just concerned about me. I need to apologize next time I see Sean and tell him that
I knew.
I don't know why I was cursing, but everything is okay. Thanks, Sean. So we're both neurotic in the same
Yeah,
way.
we're both
where we
crazy.
think we heard each
But
other's
I think,
feelings.
is that what everyone does
This is what
with
Eric
every
used-
interaction? Because I do that
This is
with
human.
every single person I see.
Yeah, this is a
I
human
do this.
problem. This is a porcupine dilemma.
What, like this, like where you examine it?
I analyze the
Over-examine.
conversation, how it went, and if I hurt anyone's feelings.
Eric
That's what I
Madure,
do.
He would talk about this on the podcast in the years previous to this, and I never kind of understood what he was talking about. He'd talk about overanalyzing stuff. He said in elementary school when he'd
Yeah.
lie awake at night.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I don't have that. What are you talking about? But now I see what he's talking about. It manifests itself with me, with like you guys and interpersonal relationships, like the night later.
Sure.
Like, oh, how did I handle that? Fuck, why am I laying in bed thinking about this?
Yeah. Well,
Well,
Well, I don't see what this has to do with my birthday
That's
or me turning 35. So
I will tell you.
let's switch it up.
Well, back to your birthday. I had a series of birthdays in my life lately, and I finished the last birthday event this afternoon. I came straight from that to here, and I get in and I go, oh, no more birthdays. And it's like, dude, I mean, I said to fucking Derrick, and I'm going to eat myself alive tonight for sure because I did that.
Sean literally came in here, sat down, and went, God, sick of these birthdays. Derrick, ugh, I know you got one coming up, but
Literally.
I'm going to need to, like, rest before that.
No birthdays, so I got to skip it.
And Derrick just sat there, yep, coming right up.
You could say that.
And
Just
then it dawned
around
on
the
me
corner.
like, oh shit, yeah, today is the 27th.
Literally today.
It
I
literally makes
thought
no
tomorrow was
difference
the
to me.
27th. I know.
I went into this birthday. Honestly, I kind of hate birthdays, and I kind of hate
Thank
my
God.
birthday. Can I be honest? Anybody else
I'm
feel
with
this
you.
way?
Yes.
Fuck
I
yes.
don't like my
I
birthday.
gotta fix my tag.
Yeah.
Yeah, the older I get, the more I hate my birthday, and I don't know if it's a combination of like expecting it to be special and it's not, which makes me kind of depressed, or let me make this look good, or
Like the
everybody
Joker
in my
visiting a
family
museum.
wanting to do something with me, and then my birthday turns into a chore. So either way, it's like lose. I'm never happy on my birthday. I'm always
Yeah.
disappointed.
Yeah.
This year, I just say, you know what? It's 2020. It's coronavirus. Everybody has a shitty birthday. Even kids, when their birthday really matters, are just getting like a stupid
Yeah.
parade.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw the idea of a birthday out the window.
Yeah.
And I've had the best birthday ever.
Oh,
I
that's-
had no
that's so nice.
expectations. And my girlfriend threw me a surprise party yesterday.
Oh.
In the backyard. She's like, hey, why don't you come out to the backyard? There's like 10 people there. Surprise, which was awesome.
Yeah, that's
Then
super
half
nice.
of them left. And so we had like a social distancing party.
That's awesome.
And everything's just been a surprise. People be like, hey, I got something for you. Be like, cool. I wasn't expecting anything. So
That's cool.
don't bum out about it, Sean.
Okay,
I'm
thank
having
you.
the time of my life.
Thank you.
So far, 35 is awesome.
Hell yeah.
34, no more. 35, time to thrive.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now,
Yeah.
not only can you run for president, you can be in the next Lasagna Cat video and get equal fame to Garrett.
Yeah, yeah.
Derrick Acosta, 35.
Yeah.
That's it. Well,
That's
you
the
might-
age limit.
I think that's what it takes to get in there. You
think
might
so.
have to do other stuff too.
I don't know.
but
I didn't pay
don't know.
attention, but
Oh my God.
Yeah, that sounds better than my weekend. I have to share a quick thing.
Oh yeah.
We filmed that thing on Friday.
Yeah.
We were filming here late. You'll see it at some point. We won't go into what that was. When it was over, it was nighttime, and I asked Kevin to help me. I was like, "Hey, I got this. I finally got, and I want to say I finally got both sides of my double-edged lightsaber.
Whoa.
Before.
Whoa.
I found illegal contraband ways to get it. But anyway, I was like, can you help me film this thing? When we were filming the thing on Friday, Garrett got us burritos. And I got one of the best burritos. He picked me up one of the best burritos I've ever had. It was
like
an
I don't like where this
Autobata-
story's going.
Autobata California
idea.
burrito.
You liked it?
It looked like the most bloody, gory. Like Autobata is like it's like pork, right?
Yeah. It's marinated, right?
Yeah, it's marinated, and it was red as hell. It was like neon red. And I bit into that thing, and it looked like some Temple of Doom shit, like Kali Ma. Like it was. It looked gory, but it was delicious. Anyway. I did that lightsaber video. When I was done with that, Kevin, I fucking vomited everywhere.
Oh my God.
I was like
did?
spinning and yeah, we did the video. Thank you guys so much for helping me film that. Thank you. Drove off. Yeah, I got home and I was like, what the fuck? Because that burrito was really rich. And it's rare I'm affected that way, but I was like the whole night after that. And then I
was
did
like
that, and it was like it didn't
6
help.
hours. It was inside you.
And man, let me tell you, that looked fun coming back.
Oh my God, a crime scene.
You thought it looked like Temple of Doom, the original
You worked out
way.
with bad fuel, and your body
Yeah.
rejected it.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
rest with
That
that
bad fuel and then spinning. I mean, I don't know what Darth Maul ate before or Ray Park.
Probably like pasta.
Did we ever find out why we saw Ray Park's penis?
What?
Or, you know, what?
What are you talking about?
You
First
guys
of all,
already
Toad has a
who is
wicked
Ray
tongue.
Parks and what is a penis?
We're talking.
We don't have to go. No, there was a point where
You
he
brought it up.
he
Now I'm
posted-
curious.
Yeah.
He
you
posted a
started.
video of him getting a beej,
What?
and then he did.
Okay,
There was a video
now
on
I have a
his
third
Instagram of
question,
that.
but keep
Okay.
going.
Instagram?
Yeah, and then it was like
What?
unclear if he was hacked or something like
Who's
that.
Ray
so I
Parks?
guess-
That's Darth
He
Maul.
played Darth Maul.
and
Oh.
Toad from X-Men.
Ooh.
And yeah, Toad from X-Men.
Toad has a wicked
favorite
tongue.
character.
Speaking
That's
of
the best
mauling,
line. Yeah. But I don't know about his penis. This is
No,
interesting
I don't know if we
news.
got it.
I heard the toads have those sticky tongues.
It's called Dark Maul.
Yeah. So he posted pornography on Instagram. Shameful.
I don't know
Was he
if I've
arrested
ever-
or what happened? Was
Yeah.
he?
No, I don't know. I think people are still trying to solve it.
They said he'll never
Why-
act again.
Why did I see this? You know.
You know
I
what?
see this.
Whatever happened with Jeff Bezos' penis? Did we ever get to the bottom of that?
too.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on with all these penises? What's
I
going
honestly
on?
forgot about it.
No
Yeah.
answers.
So
Did it get posted? Was it leaked? Was
Yeah.
it not leaked? I
I
don't
don't know.
remember.
All these answerless dicks.
It's because it's just not such a. There's so many dicks online now.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude, Chris
Aaron
Evans
Carter,
posted-
Everyone's,
no one
oh,
cares.
I forgot Chris Evans.
Chris
Oh my
Evans.
God.
You got
Shit.
the Legolas.
I almost I feel like we're kind
Wait,
of
Orlando Bloom posted a dick?
Oh yeah,
God,
they took a picture.
He's got a hammer.
He
on
was
him.
out.
Oh,
he was like
Jesus.
out naked on vacation somewhere, like way on the water,
Oh,
like
that's
out
sad.
in the
Snowboarding
ocean,
with Katy
on his,
Perry.
on his boat.
naked?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And someone with a long
fucking
lens,
awesome.
and they need
You know
Okay,
what?
that I'm not okay
I'm
with.
sorry, but
sucks.
that is what comes with fame, and it happens to all of us.
I will say
We've
though,
all been there on our naked boats with our,
if I'm on a paddle
surf,
boat,
be a
like the
snowboarder.
that you stand up on kind of boat.
Yeah.
They were on like a yacht.
Oh, not a yacht.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're-
Oh, I
what-
thought he was
you
like
think
a-
they're in a canoe.
I thought
No,
it was-
the shot I
no, I was
saw.
thinking of like this the paddle board, like the standing up on the surfboard type thing.
It's one
Yeah.
of those, and the shot is hilarious because Katy Perry is like sitting down, like pleasantly, like in a bikini, like enjoying the scene, and he's standing behind her, like the fucking Captain Morgan mascot, just chest out and penis hanging down, and he's paddling.
Wow.
Why would you do that
muscular
naked?
and in a domineering
I
position.
don't know. You're happy.
Why wouldn't you do that? If
penis?
you've
I don't
got 8 inches hanging,
Because you're
Sean,
Orlando Bloom. and
you
you
don't
said?
mind
like,
showing
I
it
don't know.
off.
I just feel like I
Yeah.
don't like being naked outside.
Would
no.
you be freaked out if like somehow your like a picture of your penis got online, like a naked
God,
Sean?
you're so American. Ugh.
No, I feel bad for them.
Be European. Right?
Yeah.
Europeans
Yeah.
in the room. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I mean, I don't want that out there,
In
but I don't
fact,
think it'd ruin me.
You should just
it wouldn't ruin me.
remove an article of clothing right now just to prove you can.
Yeah,
I think.
show feet, Sean.
No, not.
Did it ruin Chris Evans' career? No.
No,
It's
made it
fine.
better. Look at Kim Kardashian.
I was
Look
thinking
at
more
That's what made
uh,
her, isn't it?
Look
Whoa.
at Paris Hilton.
Saying more like pants.
Yeah, Paris Hilton's the most famous person on the planet right now. Is that an accident?
Well, I mean, yeah. All stars fade, Sean.
I'm
That's a
sorry.
bad
I
example.
lost the point of this topic. What are we talking about
Yeah,
now?
well,
I don't know.
Paris Hilton?
I don't know.
I'm trying to get
Yeah,
Sean
let's
more
bring back
famous.
something important here.
yeah.
What?
Hey, I'm gonna have a quick little story, and I don't know I just want your thoughts on this because I freaked out and I wanted to see if I'm crazy. My kids started doing this activity and it's like they go to a place. It's all monitored. I'm told they like check temperatures. Everyone has a mask and they're all distanced. And they do this like activity. I'm not gonna say what it is together, whatever. But it's all like separated. So the lady comes out to.
What do you mean, like?
You're not going to say what it is.
They do it like a sport.
this
sport.
activity.
It's a
Like
sport.
kids highlight?
No, it's a sport. I just want to say what sport because I don't want to trace. I don't know.
like,
Maybe
okay,
it's
sure.
I don't know
the
who
hula
watches
thing.
shit. I'm just not going to
Illegal
say
dog
what.
fighting.
No. It's a sport.
Yeah.
But anyways, the point is that the lady came out and scanned Lena's temperature.
Yeah.
And went, oh, 97, perfect. The last class I had was all over 100. But, you know, this is probably the gun. And then she walked away. And I was like, well, what the?
That's terrifying.
You don't want to hear that.
What? And then she's left,
Yeah.
and it's like, well, I don't want to leave my kid here.
Yeah, I don't even want to be. I don't want to be sitting next to you right now, frankly.
Why are you checking for temperatures?
I think
That's
everybody's
crazy.
exposed now.
So then I got on the phone with Jenny. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then so she called the place, and then they said, oh, no, she checked the temperatures later. The gun was just hot.
It's 110.
I don't know about that. I don't know. But now I'm like in my own head, right? Like, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm sure they're trained medical officials. They probably know what they're doing.
Jesus Christ. This world is so scary. Anyways, I don't know. Am I crazy? I don't think so, right? I'm the
I
normal
don't think
one.
they should carry a temperature if they're going to do Brazilian jiu-jitsu like that.
If you're going to be
that's wrong.
sweating and roundhouse kicking other kids in the head and
Yeah.
tackling them, and
Wrestling,
grappling with
yeah.
them,
Yeah.
Like in this,
Yeah, that's
I don't
unacceptable.
know. Whatever.
Have a nice socially distant party. You know.
Yeah.
Did anyone get scanned in with a temperature gun at your place, Derrick?
Well, that doesn't do anything.
Everybody was at 70 degrees, room temperature.
Wait,
So
70.
way low. Yeah.
Oh, this is a dead man's party.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. Not me.
I'm surprised that took me a second.
Yeah. Whatever.
So they're resuming filming on Jurassic Park. They have a $50 million anti-COVID infection clause in place or safety plan. Have you guys heard about
No.
this?
What does that mean?
They're dedicating $50 million to. They're gonna like isolate all the actors
Wow.
away from the crewmen and isolate
Testing.
the crew from
Oh,
their
yeah.
other family and
Wow.
temperature testing, and basically they're setting that budget aside to like take care of everything.
Yeah.
What do you
50
guys
million.
make about that?
$50 million.
I thought they were planning to do that and then it already got postponed or something.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
I thought I had heard that they were setting that up and then they started and within like a day it was like, nah, this
I
didn't
just
work.
really.
Yeah,
feel-
because you probably just save more money by not doing that.
That's what I'm thinking. Like at this point, no one really is seeing movies. Like they open the movie theaters back up, but I don't think these movies are doing well. Like it's not like
No.
We're in
is
California.
Tenet making like a shitload of money. Like,
No. Tenet was I think I read an article today that was like they thought maybe that would be the symbol of like people are going back to theaters now, and instead they said it was the canary in the coal mine because it's all this stuff is out and it's not even the limited capacity that's affecting anything. It's that people just aren't like wanting to go right now.
Right. And that's what I'm thinking. Like that would be like, I'm sure that in a grand scheme of things would be a bomb for Christopher Nolan. Like it's gonna be like they're gonna lose money.
It's made. I think it's almost made its money back.
Oh, there you go.
worldwide. Because I mean, there's countries where it's full.
and
blast.
then they handled shit correctly.
So
Okay.
I think it's fine, but it's not a. Yeah, it's not really a hit.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I
Probably
mean,
because
like,
it's so bad.
it's just well, there you go. That's a possibility.
don't
But
think
it's
it's
just like
bad.
with who's making movies now? What for what?
Well, we're still making stuff. Eventually.
Yeah, but not for theaters when people are gonna for
Nah,
people,
but
at home.
People that go into production on something right now, they maybe don't expect this thing to get edited and promoted and in a theater until 2022, 23.
No, that's true.
Who knows?
I have resolved myself that this will be here next year, like summer next year. We're still gonna be doing this shit. Like I think that's where I'm at in my headspace.
I think this is the best thing that could ever happen to filmmaking because now bullshit, big budget, shitty movies cannot be made. Movies that are only made and successful because they have giant budgets and giant casts and insane sets are out the window. Filmmakers can still sneak off with a small cast and go film some interesting small movie. And in the next 5 years, that's going to be all we have. So we're going to, I think, see a return to story-driven small film.
I would
sick.
be into that.
That might not be such a bad thing.
Sure.
And then when these blockbusters get greenlit again, You'll have a whole new wave of filmmakers who have honed their craft doing story-based films. And then we'll get some really cool, badass blockbuster movies once again.
Okay.
You know, it's like a cycle.
You know what? You got me excited, Derrick.
So, in fact, I think, personally, seriously, I think for people like us, this is like the best time. This is the time when a group like us could like finally come up in the world,
Right.
making a small movie and giving it to, you know, our audience, people tuning into this podcast right now. Because people are always going to need entertainment, whether it's a big budget thing or a low budget thing. Whatever's being made is what's going to be consumed, right?
Yeah.
So I say the era of Mega64 starts with coronavirus 2020.
Okay.
This is our big push.
That's what I think.
Why not? Why not? Why not us?
I'm not joking.
I'm not joking either.
We've said this whole time we were doing television better than TV productions are.
Yeah.
so-
Even look at this setup right here, and you watch The View. They're not doing this shit, and they could if they use their fucking brains, but they're not going to.
Is the View on? Like,
Oh, I don't
What
know.
are they doing?
I
I
have
actually
no
haven't
idea.
seen.
I don't know. I mean, look at
no
the
idea.
Kelly Clarkson show.
Do you remember No More Heroes? The premise: you're like you have a list and you have to work your way to the top.
Yeah.
Well, we just surpassed The View on our list.
That's right.
Okay. And who's at the top? I don't know. Jimmy Fallon. What's the number one show of all time that's still currently running? Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah, the closer.
I don't. Yeah, I
guess
guess
It's either
Kevin.
Jimmy Fallon or the closer. Once we strike them off the top, then we're the champions.
Wow.
And I think that's within our grasp.
Yeah.
I really do.
Dude, The Walking Dead is still one of the most watched shows.
Oh yeah.
Period on TV right now, and they straight up gave up. Like when
Really?
it went, like they had their whole season air, and then they went, "Oh, there's post production we have to do." No, never mind. Like they shot it all, but the post production they just
What?
went, "No, too much," and they quit. The finale has still never aired. Has not aired, and
What?
it cracked me up because then that last season of Westworld aired. I mean, that whole season was like Blade Runner.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then they talked about it in the behind the scenes, like, yeah, we had to do all the post production for this, like at people's homes, and it's like this looked like Blade Runner, like you created cities.
Right.
Walking Dead couldn't do this. Like, what's the post?
Yeah, why didn't they just move the computer into a safe
fake
space?
After Effects blood? You couldn't do that on a Mac at home, or that made no sense to me.
Huh.
It still is not aired. I think it airs next week though, but
Is
it was supposed to
is
air
it
in
the
like.
series finale or just
Season
the
finale.
season?
Though they did finally announce an end date for that show.
Remember they announced all the
No shit.
spin-off
It's too long.
movies?
Shoot in the head.
Yeah.
What happened to that? Rick
those are-
was only going to be in the movies, and he was leaving the show.
They had the main dude leave, and he's going to be in all these movies.
But none of those
Where-
movies have
yeah,
even
where-
started.
where- those-
Was
where-
it anything good?
Yeah, the World War Z. No,
Oh.
no, none of those ever came out.
Not.
AMC was going to do a bunch of movies with Walking Dead, and then like they signed a deal to do Breaking Bad stuff too. Like,
Yeah, what happened?
Like actual full length movies. And as soon as they announced that, Breaking Bad one came out like a few months later. I was like, yeah, here you go, El Camino.
Right.
Oh,
Breaking Bad
yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? Walking Dead. What happened, guys? Where is it?
I might have been COVID.
Yeah, but play that into the movie or something. You know, like they're get infected.
We're figuring it out.
Can I change the topic for a second?
Yeah, of
It's your
course.
birthday.
It's my birthday.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
Can I get political for a moment?
I mean, I would say normally, but it is your birthday, so
I'll
yeah.
allow it.
Did you guys hear about this patriotic training they want to start teaching kids in school?
I vaguely heard about
I
it.
heard
but I
the
didn't look
headline
into
of it being proposed. Yeah.
I vaguely heard the headline of it too. I didn't read too much into it.
Okay.
But the idea of we're going to make school more patriotic.
Yeah.
Good. It's about time.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't school already really fucking patriotic?
When
I thought
I think
so.
back to all the shit I learned in school.
Yeah.
It was all extremely patriotic.
we always, I mean, every day I did the Pledge of Allegiance.
You know
to
what?
the
And
flag.
whenever we do,
Yeah.
I go to the kids' assemblies
Yeah.
or whatever for like award ceremonies.
Yeah.
They always do that there too, and I get weirded out. I'm like, oh yeah, like,
But that's
ew.
okay,
ooh,
you guys.
forgot.
Like, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. Okay,
pledge allegiance.
make it more patriotic. But how the fuck do you do that?
Yeah.
What are you going to teach these
what's
kids
the-
that you're not? more Are there unknown missions into space that we never learned about?
Yeah, right.
We opened the book. America actually went to Jupiter, and badass reasons. We fought a war and we saved it. We're going to teach you all about this shit. We won World War I. We won World War II. We won the space race. We won the Cold War. We invented the internet. We invented smartphones. What else? What are they going to add to this?
What else can we add?
What are you adding to the curriculum? Is there some unknown badass war with all these cool stories we haven't heard about?
I think they're going to just make you appreciate it more, Derek, because we don't appreciate it enough.
I feel like
That's what
I
they're
feel
saying.
like I got it.
I'm with you. Again, you have to say the Pledge of Allegiance every single day. You're pledging your allegiance to the flag. What else do you want from me?
I don't even mind just a whole curriculum. How do you expand the curriculum to make it more patriotic?
I don't know.
All the facts are there. They're there.
Yeah, I'm honestly really thinking back to school, and we learned American history constantly
All
every
the time.
single
Dude,
day.
you
I
had to
know all
recite
the
the
George Washington
Constitution.
stories. I know the Lincoln stories. Are there unknown presidential fucking... did you know the cool shit James Madison did? I think I do. I think they taught that. I don't know. What are we going to do? Anyways, sorry to get political with it, but food for thought,
I was in school for, God, I don't know how many years, and on the last day of high school, I walked out, and my history teacher went, I forgot to tell him about Lincoln!
Shit, dude.
So I think it's just to prevent that.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's just to prevent
Kids
that.
walking out of school, they see the American flag, be like, did they cover... what is that?
Yeah.
What is that flag
We didn't
thing?
cover that, dude.
Fuck, damn it. Come back in
You know
here.
what? You're right,
Shit.
though. You had to I can tell you what the stripes
50
are, the stars. I know it
50
all.
stripes.
Bro,
I know who made
it
the flag.
all. I know
it all.
I know the story. Wait, I'm pretty sure I know the story.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about. What don't I know?
Maybe I don't. Now I'm
Susan
getting
B.
confused.
I can still
Anthony.
recite the preamble. What do you want from me?
Yeah, I had took a test on the Constitution and
know
the
how
Bill of
Bill's
Rights
made.
and
Wow. Yeah.
Sean loves national parks. I mean,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
anyways, just
Yeah.
they're talking about like this isn't how I can't believe this, and I'm just like, well, how's this work?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll go deeper into like Cold War and the effects of maybe
They're gonna like, yo,
It
we have
won't
these
be- I've
top
got
secret
it.
files.
I've got
we
it.
really think you should know about this stuff.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be some declassified information, some real fucking
Yeah, they're gonna talk about Cambodia.
some real
They're gonna talk about
redacted
Panama.
stuff. But
They're
then
gonna-
it'll be less about the patriotic learning, but more about anti-socialist, I think, learning is what
This
they're
will be
looking
like
for.
Yeah.
Contra's
The
not
dangers
just
of
a video
communism.
game.
I think it's all a reactionary thing to like, oh, kids today are talking about America sucks or has done things that did suck. They're talking about that too much.
Yeah.
I think it's just a response to that. Like,
Yeah.
how do we reduce that? Let's talk about
All the bad things
when
Russia
we
and
did the
China
moon
do.
landing.
You
Wait,
know
what,
what's
did you just
really
say slavery?
ironic?
Don't say slavery. Don't. Okay, so yeah, we did the moon.
Can I point out the irony? It's like kids today are talking about things America has done that suck. So we have a new plan.
We're going to teach them things.
Oh, I wonder how they're going to talk about this in the history books.
Right?
Yeah, America used to suck, and then we instituted the patriotism education program. And then things were good from then on.
And then-
Anyways,
and then-
close your books. Good night,
We
everybody.
learned how dangerous Chinese and Russian ideas are, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I
I don't know. I'm just cracking jokes here. Who knows
I don't
what
know.
it'll be?
It's all gonna get fucked up once you start listening to the dead Kennedys in 9th grade. I mean, it's just downhill.
Holy shit.
When the kids learn about punk music from the 80s,
Once
it
you
opens their
discover
eyes up.
at the drive-in,
Oh, yeah, dude.
good luck.
Good
establishment.
luck.
Good luck, government. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Cut through you like a one-arm scissor.
Anarchy Burger with side of government, please.
Oh, no, hold the government, please.
Yeah, please. I'm having my lunch government
Anarchy
free.
Burger.
Yeah.
Sean, make the theme song this week, Anarchy Burger. Hold the
You
government.
got it. I'm happy to do it for you, Rocco.
Okay, thanks. When you said, can I get political or am I allowed to get political? It reminded me of a sad moment I had yesterday.
Uh-oh.
You're
Oh,
going
geez.
to groan for a second when I start
sorry.
this, but there's a reason I'm bringing it up. They
Triggered.
did a live stream yesterday. They
Get
did
ready.
a live stream yesterday where they announced, I said, bear with me. They announced all the new Power Rangers figures. And
Bro.
they
Christ.
Triggered.
are going to do, they're gonna do all the monsters, which I'm really stoked about.
That's what
Okay.
you've asked for
But they
forever.
had
Nice.
cast on the stream that they did.
Oh.
And they said something about, what was it? They're putting out figures that have the actors' heads or something. I could be getting this wrong.
Okay.
And there's the Red Ranger in the current team is African American guy.
Okay.
And they said on the stream, which by the way, everyone watching, all our black audience out there, we support you guys. We love you guys. Anyway, and they moved on and the fucking chat exploded. Stop being political. Stop being It's like they didn't,
Oh
they
my
didn't,
God.
they didn't even say BLM or anything more than just our black audience, we love you guys. We, stand with you guys. What's up? Anyway, that was it. That was literally it. And it was, God, they're making this fucking shit is so political. It's like, yeah, get back to the pumpkin wrapper figure, guys. What
the fuck?
It made me feel so bad. That's all they said. Yo, this particular audience, we love you guys. That's all it was.
You can't
Anyway.
say it? Oh my God.
Political
Don't be
divide
political.
is so ingrained into American culture at this point, it's inescapable.
Yeah.
And even the smallest statements can be misinterpreted as a political statement.
Yeah.
Which is why we purposely make easily misinterpretable statements on this show as often as we can.
Yes. Could it be by
Just to
design?
fuck with everybody who's watching. So good luck to everybody out there.
to
And
figure it out.
I think we've officially made it political. So there you go.
There
Yeah,
we
sorry.
go.
I can go more into the pumpkin wrapper.
Well,
if you
I mean,
want. But I
yeah.
promise. I apologized ahead of time. 'cause
You've wanted
I didn't want to bring it up.
monster figures because all they do with the old line is more Rangers, more Rangers,
they don't
more
do
Rangers.
monsters ever.
But that's the unique mold, so it makes
Yeah.
sense why it's maybe like.
It's going to be a more premium.
Who do you
item.
think
That's
the
awesome.
monsters would vote for in the upcoming election?
Ooh, right.
Oh,
Who's gonna make them grow?
who would Pudgy Pig vote for? Joe Biden or Donald Trump? And why?
Oh,
No, who's gonna make them
And
grow
why?
bigger?
it's got to be a real person.
Yeah. I think Pudgy Pig would vote for Donald Trump.
Oh,
Yeah. Because the Pudgy Pig likes to eat, and he can't eat with a fucking mask on. Take it off.
Political humor,
we
toilet,
get political.
satire.
This is like the most
a family
chuckle
show.
fuck conversation. I guarantee I'm going to get like 2 emails.
I
Yeah.
think
I can't watch your show anymore.
guys.
I'm going
It's
to get
so
even more
dark.
political.
Oh my God.
I think the
Really taking
putties
sides.
would vote for Joe Biden because the putties don't have equal rights
Oh.
with the other monsters, and they're like the labor class, and they could use a little socialism, and I
Right.
think they support Joe Biden.
They
See,
kinda
I thought
speak
you were.
like
I
them.
thought you were going to say they both talk the same. They're mumbling. I don't know what I'm saying. You can't understand me.
And the hairs that stick
Oh,
up on my leg.
no.
Are you guys insinuating that Joe Biden is not
I didn't-
perfect?
It's just a
Jesus
joke. I didn't-
Hey, you know what?
I just fucking
I didn't mean-
these
I didn't
fucking
mean-
We're
guys
getting
over here.
emails
These pieces
regardless.
of shit over here really
Oh.
grind
Let's
my
go
fucking
deep.
gears.
I didn't mean to.
Did
Who's the
anyone?
third? Well, there's no third option.
Joe Jorgensen.
What about him?
Yeah, Joe Jorgensen.
He probably wants Rita to run as his running mate.
No.
First
You know a lot
female
about Joe
vice.
Jorgensen, don't you? Tell us what everything you've
Yeah,
heard
give us
or
some
read
Jorgensen
about
facts.
Everything
about
I've heard?
Jorgensen. Yeah.
Yeah, Garrett, go ahead.
This
Jorgensen
bit's called
stats.
the Lowdown Jorgensen.
This is Jorgensen
I've never
Facts
heard
with
this
Garrett.
name before this podcast. I remember Gary
Go ahead.
Shandling was running last.
Gary Shandler.
I think he was
Shandling?
dead
Who is
last
this
time.
third party?
Shandling was running.
Gary Sinise.
Dead for
Gary
years.
Sinise.
Gary Sinise.
Who was the third party
Yep, Gary
candidate last
Sinise
time?
was the
Hey, honestly, Gary Sinise for president. I'm voting.
Lieutenant Dan.
I'm voting for
Press.
Gary Sinise. I like him.
Oh hell yeah!
You know, I asked recently if anybody's been reading anything lately, and Garrett said, fucking stop signs. And now he
shit
thinks
like
Gary
that.
Shandling ran for president last time.
Who was that?
My campaign's halfway finished. How do you like it so far?
I'm sorry,
No, but
these
Joel-
stop signs are letting you down.
I know about Al Jorgensen. I never heard of Joel Jorgensen though.
What about Toom
Toom Tolfer.
as a musician? I don't know.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways.
Did
Oh,
anyone
the cat
else
could
get
drive a
the
car.
email from Amazon saying their PS5 is in
Everyone
jeopardy?
got it.
Oh, they all got that?
100% of people.
didn't-
I know so many people who have canceled their I'm not even gonna fucking get it. Forget it. And it's like,
worked.
yeah, they sent that to 100% of people.
So everyone got that. Oh,
Yep.
good. Oh.
They did it with Xbox too.
Oh, they did.
What does it say? Because I have my pre-order with a different company.
Says
I got
you-
it with Target.
It says, like, it's like-
Target's email's even worse. No,
I didn't get it.
No, they're saying like we can't guarantee you're gonna get it the day of.
Oh,
it's
to be expected.
Yeah, they said we're going to do our best to send it to you by launch, but just know there could be delays. It's a cover your ass email. I got that for PS4. And
Okay. But you got it on the same day? On the day?
Yeah.
Target had a cover your ass statement on the checkout that was like, hey,
Yeah.
anything can fucking happen.
Yeah, I think I saw that too.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I seriously know so many people that were like, guess I'm bailing on this. Yeah, I just canceled my order. If at this point, this is all screwed up. I don't even want to be involved. And it's like, yeah, no, they sent that to everyone. For real? Oh. Okay.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. So just to make things clear, I want to get this on the record. Had to pre-order my own PS5 last weekend. So I scoured Amazon. I scoured Target.
You know what?
with
You should
you.
have guessed better, like Johnny did.
You know what's funny about
like
that?
I
think.
Johnny took the PS5 and ran. Where's
Yeah,
he?
where is Johnny
Oh, I'm
tonight?
glad
Where
he
is
showed
he
up.
tonight?
Yeah, no problem. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Where is he?
He's
You'll never
playing
see him
PS5
again, actually.
I saw that fucking what's his face? Travis Scott got a PS5 already.
Yeah, how does Travis Scott?
What
He gets
the
a burger and a PS5.
Dude,
Fuck that.
You know, I don't even know.
He's got a
who-
song in Tenet too. I want all three of these things.
He's in the 1%, guys. This is where you want to aspire to be as an American.
But how does
That's
he
what they're
get,
teaching in Patriotic
why,
class.
Why him? Right? Why?
He's a
Yeah.
patriot.
Travis Scott.
Why
gets
not send it
before-
to another cool like Travis Scott already got the McDonald's deal. So Sony should send a PS5 to like someone else
Guys.
who deserves a cool thing.
Dude, I don't know.
Like
you
Gary
know what?
Shandling.
Why doesn't Gary Sinise have the PS5?
Yeah, Gary Sinise. Hey, have you ever real Gary Sinise moment?
Yeah.
Johnny, edit a segment. This is a new segment. A real Gary Sinise moment. There is a video on YouTube. Gary Sinise, he kind of bowed out of acting a little bit.
Yeah.
He has a foundation where he
Right.
gives to veterans. and
Wounded
I think-
veterans.
Yeah, wounded veterans.
Yeah.
And there is a video, I don't know if you've seen it on YouTube, where they recorded a thank you from all these different
Yeah.
veterans that he helped, and also like celebrities too. Like Tom Hanks is in the video.
Oh, wow.
They got everyone and play it for him on a laptop, and he's like nearly crying watching it.
Yeah.
It was a good video.
Yeah.
That was your real Sinise segment.
Well,
What?
thanks.
That's
Oh, sorry.
hey,
Thanks for editing
good
that, Johnny.
cause. But that's some sad shit.
Yeah, it was.
Gary Sinise crying. Is everybody
But he didn't.
sacrifice
He has
so
a band.
much?
Isn't it called like the
This
Lieutenant
is-
Dan band or something
Yeah,
like that?
it is. It really is actually called.
I'm
that.
serious.
Yes, that's not a joke.
I'm
Hey,
not joking.
Rockstar.
You know what?
It
I'm going
is.
to change the subject.
Sorry, Gary.
Sorry, Gary. That's sad. I don't know why Rocco brought that up.
No,
Now
he
everybody's
didn't
crying.
Kevin Smith it. Someone filmed it. Someone filmed
I
him.
don't know
watching it.
why-
That's all.
I'm going to get
Rocco made
political
Johnny
again.
put
This
that
is
in.
my favorite thing to do.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
It's your birthday.
Ruth died.
Yeah.
The babe.
Yeah, rip.
Rocco
Ruthless.
broke into
Ginsburg.
Garrett and I are streaming live and breaks the news to us live.
It fucked
She's
Sean
dead.
up,
Which it was.
dude.
I
hold
didn't
on.
handle it well.
It
Hold on.
fucked
It
him
was
up.
it was a big news story. So
Yeah.
I ran. They're doing their stream, and I go, by the way,
an
Ruth
important
Bader
news
Ginsburg
story,
died. It like deflated Sean.
Well,
I
yeah.
proceeded to make
Yeah.
jokes.
I'll tell you why, Rocco. I'll tell you exactly why. I wasn't there to lighten the mood with my hilarious jokes.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
But I don't have any tonight. Don't worry. I
You're,
promised
uh,
these
good.
guys I wouldn't do that anymore.
let your breath out.
Derrick was going to
Breathe
get
a sigh.
ruthless.
Rocco.
You know what?
We're all ruthless.
Another
Rocco.
example of the hypocrisy. When Rocco does it, it's
I
okay.
didn't.
it wasn't okay for the
I
record.
didn't-
That was
I
good.
regretted
But
it
Ruth Bader
halfway
Ginsburg
through.
died.
Yeah.
Sad day. And her trainer is
Yeah.
doing push-ups
Oh
next
my
to her fucking
God.
I
casket.
saw that.
Oh my
And I'm
god,
like,
me too.
This asshole. This fucking asshole.
What a disrespectful.
And what a marketing genius. I have to hand it to the fucking brass balls on this marketing genius.
Yeah.
Doing fucking push-ups next to Ruth Bader Ginsburg's coffin. Now we have the world's most famous personal trainer. This guy's going to the fucking history books. The fucking IQ on this asshole.
But
to come down and be like, very sad moment, but I'm going to do some push-ups here. Let the world know that I trained her.
Yeah. I mean, 'cause
Jesus, wow. Made it all about himself.
I saw that and I was just like, this seems incredibly inappropriate.
Exactly.
But I feel like 20 different people gave me a reason. No, you don't understand. He was her trainer. You don't understand. He was her trainer. And
Yeah.
someone said this on Twitter, and I don't have their name, but they summed it up perfectly. It just looked like an NPC in a game, and you hit the wrong button.
Yeah,
to do
it
an
was like a
animation.
funeral in
Like
Sims.
everyone's doing the same thing, and you start.
It was a funeral in
Hey,
Sims.
it was press F to pay respects,
Here's
not
the
G.
thing. Yeah, you don't understand. He was her trainer. Yeah, I know that because he did push-ups next to her coffin. Now the whole world knows that. That's the point. Is it the most appropriate thing in the world to brand yourself on this woman's funeral?
Yeah, that was weird.
I thought that was a little weird.
It's
not about you, dude.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But also kind of hilarious because this is 2020 and now I really think this guy, he's going to be in the history books. now.
I think that he probably got a lot of phone calls. You're right, Derrick.
Yeah.
Like, someone's like, yo, you trained Ruth?
It's the
train me.
best marketing move he could make.
Do push-ups next to me when I'm dead.
He'll
You know
be
what?
the next Travis
Yeah.
Scott.
I don't want
Lose a couple
any, when I
plans.
die, please don't do push-ups.
Trust
Because
me,
I can't
won't.
do them anymore. That's not fair.
Yeah, it almost seems like bragging.
Rocco, don't brag to me.
I'm going
Trust
to make
me, I'm
jokes.
To my coffin?
Yeah,
I
like
gotta,
when you're
you
dead
know-
there and lying in state.
No, you won't.
Sean, you'll
I,
be lying in state because eventually you'll do something.
I'd say I do like an acting improv class. I'm part of an improv troupe. At my funeral, do like the Who's on First bit, Abbott and Costello, or like a little Whose Line Is It Anyway?
I'm going to bring props.
Just to commemorate the thing we did together.
I've always thought about, would it be cool to do like a video that plays after I die? You know what I mean? Like bank one funny video, and then it's like, and then when I
Only-
die, it's like, oh, you didn't expect you're going to get an extra skit?
Yeah,
Only
you
if there's a cough.
It'd be such a good skit, Rocco, because it'd be like, hello, welcome to my funeral, future Rocco, older Rocco. Rocco that has accomplished all my greatest dreams. And they just list off all these great
Thing
things
that you've never done.
you would have
You
done
never got
before
to
you
do.
died. And then it's extra funny because you're dead now, and we know none of that happened.
You didn't do any of this shit.
And we're laughing, and you're dead up there. We're like laughing our ass off.
Classic.
Classic. I think it's a good bit.
I did always think
That's not
about
a bad
that, though.
bit.
Yeah, I'm mostly joking, but a little part of me is like, it would be interesting to like bank something, and then when you're
Yeah.
dead, it shows. I always liked that idea. I've always thought that would be an interesting thing to do. But
I
then,
think-
but then all that work, and you're not even going to get to see the cool premiere.
Yeah, you don't know if
Knowing
it
you,
tanks.
and this is not an insult,
payoff.
but this
Yeah.
is a curse.
Yeah, yeah.
Knowing you, the video won't fucking work at your funeral. You'll literally be rolling in your grave. Like the coffin will spill over because your body rolls
You're
out.
so fucking pissed.
I'll be
You're
dead.
so fucking angry that the video doesn't work.
I'll be dead, and you'll still from within hear. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. All that work, 30 years of planning.
That stuttered a lot. Well, we'll send everyone a link when this is over.
The priest comes up, I'm sorry, but Mr. Bodie provided the wrong format.
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
told him before he died.
That's literally what I was gonna say. Is like, I'm sorry. I guess it's in the wrong format.
The only font they had on the computer was Arabic graffiti, so we couldn't really read.
Guys, everywhere we go and have to bring our own video equipment, it never fucking works.
Yeah.
Well,
always an ordeal.
Any event we do, we give them the most basic file formats that anyone can use, the most universal. And it's always, yeah, so the video's not playing. I guess you gave the wrong format.
It's always what we do.
.mp4. Yeah, I don't. Who the hell's using those? I know. It's crazy.
We've done hundreds of events, played videos at all of them, but we always give the wrong format.
And then there's always a postmortem of the event where they tell, oh, actually, I wanted to tell you, it wasn't the video format. Yeah, our friend Travis, he runs the videos backstage. He was running it off of two 10-year-old Sony laptops, their Vios that he got for graduation, and he daisy chained them all together, and they were under a carpet. So they overheated. And it's always something like that where it's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. You're acknowledging it wasn't me. Okay, great. Yeah. Thanks.
My every day now with my kids in Zoom, it is like I'm dealing with something like this where the poor teacher, this saint, is trying to teach these kindergartners and she's reading the book. Okay, and so then they did this. And then this fucking parent comes out of nowhere. Miss Smith, you're glitching. Miss Smith, we can't hear you. Can you go? Can you speak louder to the microphone, Miss Smith?
Sounds like an
Miss
agent.
Smith, the internet's lagging. It's like, I can hear Miss Smith just fucking fine. This is your problem, parent. Like, and why are you bursting into your kids? Fucking get the fuck out of here. So yeah,
doesn't
it's like
care.
it's on you. You're the problem.
That's you.
That's you.
Is it Smith? It's not Agent Smith, is it?
It is Agent Smith, and he's pissed.
Now we know what a glitch is.
I'm trying to read a story to the children.
Turn into a
Unit
SWAT
2,
SWAT team.
lesson number 1. I really can't explain how.
I just
patriotic
rewatched
this
The Matrix
lesson is.
original one, and
me
it
too.
is awful. Just the worst movie. Just
Dude,
kidding.
Derrick-
Ah, got you. He's pissed. Don't
He's
you
mad.
film him,
Don't
not
film
me.
him. Don't film
Sucked.
him.
No, it was good.
It's a good
Matrix
movie.
rules.
Yeah.
Matrix 2. Honestly,
Animatrix.
Uh-oh.
I made it through the cave rave and then turned it off. Like, okay, I'll come back after this.
Yeah, right.
Now that I've gotten through the sucky part and never came back to it. So.
Beckett keeps asking me to watch this. He loved the first one, obviously. Beckett.
Oh, yeah.
Loved it. And he's like, when's 2? When are we watching 2? And it's like, I just don't want to watch it.
Well, you should. You know what? You're just charging me up for movie club because I got ideas.
Oh, no.
I got ideas.
Oh, the Matrix trilogy.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, Mad World was like 6 hours.
It
Matrix
was
trilogy. Is
it
gonna
was
be
2
like,
hours and 40 minutes.
well, same diff.
It felt long though.
But anyway,
Jesus.
long one.
yeah, the original Matrix is a classic, and I always, you don't know how many. It's not just you guys that tell me about the stuff with the sequels, but watching that with a family. Listen, the first one can be done, maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
it's rated R, but it's
It was me, Emma, and Beckett. It wasn't like the little kids.
older kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
But the sequels, I can't imagine that being enjoyable at all. Like, I love them, but
Right.
that's me watching it on my own, going, yeah. You know what I mean? I've had multiple people tell me that we have like family movie night. We watched The Matrix. It was great, and it always turns into, Rocco, we're gonna watch the sequels because of you. I get told this all the
'cause of
time.
you?
Yeah.
Don't put that
and then
on
it's
you.
always. Yeah, we were up late last night. We had to pause the second one, and kids fell asleep for a minute. I tried to wake them
Kids
up. We
didn't like
finished
the
it.
sex
Yeah,
scene.
the 2 and 3 are like not like. There's some things seriously that I really love on a singular level like that. Like, I'll watch it myself.
Right.
I don't know what anyone else is gonna think about that. Like, I honestly feel that way about like End of Evangelion.
Yeah, I wanna watch that alone.
I've watched that with a group before, and it's like people are just laughing at shit, and it's like, what is this? And it's like, yeah, I this is better when I'm just watching it by myself.
Right.
There's things that are like that, and I totally feel that way about that.
That's what I've been thinking about this whole time, Sean. Is Beckett old enough to watch this by himself? The sequels to The Matrix?
Oh, I mean, I guess so. Why not?
I mean, because
Like,
I just think about how like I used to love science fiction and crazy horror movies as a kid, and I would always just get my parents to let me rent it, and
Yeah.
I would watch it,
Yeah.
by myself at how old? I don't know, like 13
he's
maybe.
13, yeah.
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 And that's when I would get home with like The Terminator, and it was like, well, yeah, my parents said I could watch Terminator 2. Now I want to see The Terminator.
Sure.
And like they didn't want to watch that with me. It is an old movie.
Yeah.
So I watched that by myself and was like, holy shit, sex scenes. No one else is in the room. I can watch it.
Yeah, you
by
don't get in
myself.
trouble.
And like the dissection and all the gore and everything. It was just like,
Yeah.
this is fucking so cool. I just loved. Now is he old enough to be able to handle that?
The
Matrix
sex scene
2 isn't that
it wasn't
crazy.
that graphic though, right?
Yeah.
No,
Is
it just sucks.
It's just boring.
It's a sex
But
scene
if
during
he's
a
way-
rave scene, and then at the
Oh, you're talking
moment
about
of
Reloaded.
I'm talking about Reloaded.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
at
Yeah.
the
no,
moment
it
of
just
climax, it cuts to these people like jumping and whipping their hair in the air with slow motion water coming off them over and over.
I do remember
I get it.
being so excited and then seeing the movie theater and that part happened. And it's like, that was my thought.
Yeah, I oddly enough for me, it wasn't like I said. I enjoy them, but I knew they were going to be something else, at that point. But I actually don't think it's that scene that sucks the air out of the room. It's that sets it up, and then like right after it, there's like a scene with like 3 commanders talking about how they're going to protect the docks.
Yeah.
That is where I think after it's like the rave. That was weird, but maybe this movie will rule. And then it goes to 3 commanders talking about how they'll defend the docks, and it's like, this is dorky. Oh yeah, this
but
is
even
not
before the
cool.
rave too, it's Neo, I can't wait to get with you. Doors
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
All these people. Oh, he's arrived for religious stuff. Oh, they need you more than I do. And it's all this like, we started a new religion around Neo. Let's go do the orgy rave. Now let's talk about our plans to defend the city. And I'm like, yo, load up some guns and start shooting. This is a movie. Let's go.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to endure it, Sean,
I
think if he's way into the first one and you're like, hey, it's solo for this one, buddy. Here's the second one. If you like it, here's the third one.
My dad did that to me too, where it's like, hey, you watch this if you want.
Because I did. I think as a 13-year-old, I'd just be so into, well, there's a second one. I can't wait to see it. Even if it sucked, I wouldn't know it until it was over.
I would still want to check it out.
Yeah, I get that.
I have a question for you guys regarding sex scenes in movies.
Okay.
But I want to plug some things real quick.
Sure.
I got to get this in there.
By all means.
Okay, guys. Shop.mega64.com. If you haven't been there, you're going to go there right now. I'm telling you. Load it up. Safari, Opera, whatever browser you use. What was that?
Netscape Navigator.
Even if you use Nutscrape Navigator or Internet Exploder, as my friend said in junior high, you're going to want it. That's right. Shop.mega64.com. You're going to love it no matter what. And let me tell you, we have restocked a whole bunch of stuff. We did a kind of a surprise drop this week. A little context here. Out of nowhere, we were planning to, we have this shirt, Death is Certain, with some dogs on it. You know, this was at one point it was a 64-hour special.
Yeah, but that graduated to like
to full time.
Full time gig.
Yeah, it was one of our biggest hit shirts, and we were planning to bring it. You know, do a pre-order to bring it back in the near future. And then all of a sudden, the other day, I'm not sure the exact chain of events, but someone found it in a thrift store, took a picture of it. I think like a famous musician or a DJ or someone posted that. Like, where the hell do I get this shirt? And then people were reposting it from there. And then, like, these famous accounts on Instagram that post, like, weird stuff at thrift stores.
Yeah.
It got posted on there. And then it just blew up. Where my inbox was getting flooded with, like, oh, my God. People are telling me you made the shirt. Where do I get the shirt? Where do I get the shirt? So it was like, okay, I think we need to severely escalate our plans to bring that back. So we did. The Death is Certain shirt is up for a quick pre-order right now, but it's going to go down, I think, Wednesday night. It's going to go away. So if you wanted one, now's your chance. I couldn't believe how much it was blowing up. There were like musicians. Garrett probably knows, but now he just left. Why did he leave?
Where did he go?
Do you guys know Neko Case?
Yeah,
Neko
it's like
Case?
a 90s. I mean, became famous in the 90s.
Yeah. Was commenting like, oh my God, I wish I found this shirt.
Really?
Where's this shirt? It was like, dude, yo, email me. Like, yeah.
Did you, are we getting, is she getting one?
I'm not going to get into it.
Oh, well.
That's
private information,
Sorry.
Sean.
But anyway, yeah, it's been really crazy. Anyway, so get yours. And also we do a 64-hour special every week, a shirt that's only available for 64 hours. We had some overstock on the iDosing 10th anniversary shirt, the one that says digital drugs on it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite, the simplest design, but one of my favorites. And we only have a few of those left, not many, but those will be up through Wednesday night or while supplies last. So get one of those too. And then as always, patreon.com/mega64 has a ton of exclusive stuff. This week we actually played, people asked for it. We played Fall Guys together. I don't know if you heard about it, this game, but we played it. And then we put a movie club is going up tonight for Glengarry Glen Ross. And then we started putting out episodes with commentary of version 1, Mega64 version 1, our original public access show that we did. All those episodes have already been on there, but now we're releasing them with original 2003 commentary.
Jesus
There's a whole bunch of stuff to join for.
What could I possibly said in 2003?
Fun
I'm never going to listen to find out, but yikes.
The people who watch all our streams and Movie Club, Derrick, I kept meaning to tell you this.
Yeah.
I listened to I think it's like the first or second episode with commentary, and they were like, yeah, Derrick's phone goes off like crazy in the middle of this episode.
No way.
Things just never changed. No. It was right back to back with Movie Club where it was going. But anyway.
You need to stop calling me.
He's so popular.
All day and night.
You're busy guy.
But yeah, I just wanted to say there's only a couple days left, or by the time you watch this on YouTube, I don't know, but we are offering the Madden Rap, Mega64
nice.
Madden
hell
Rap
yeah.
vinyl.
I'm so excited for
And
that.
a USB with tons of like extra video, audio stuff. There's only a couple days to get in on our Patreon and stay on it to where you get that gift. So
Do
check
it.
it out.
Get in on it. Stay
it.
on it.
Check
get
it
the
out.
cool shit.
Exactly.
Watch Movie Club. Movie Club's
Exactly.
great. Glenn Ross, great film. Rocco didn't like it, but I liked it.
Oh, come on. I loved it. Or I'm not going to spoil it.
Oh, okay.
But- Anyway, important question I wanted to ask. What
Oh,
was
yeah.
the first sex scene you saw in a movie? Like, maybe it was even like...
What? I don't remember that.
You
first
remember this?
time
Because
I
I would just
saw-
think, like, because I used to always watch movies like with my family.
Me too.
But then, you know, if something got racy, it would be like, all right, fast forward that.
Yeah.
But then I can think of specifically a movie where it was like, yo, come on, he's old enough. Just-
The first pair of boobs I saw, we'll never forget.
nice.
Did not know boobs could be in movies.
Cool.
And I was not aware of this.
Fantastic that they
And
are.
we
isn't it?
watched. I loved Christmas Vacation so much, and I begged my family to watch Vacation, and we watched it.
Oh, yeah.
And Beverly D'Angelo is naked in that movie,
Yeah, I forgot.
and I was shocked, excited, mortified, all at the same time. And then my mom was like, "Oh my God, Craig, turn it off!" And like my dad, like slow motion, like to like the VCR to like
Yes.
hit the button to turn it off. But yeah, that was the first time for
Yeah,
me.
that does kind of come out of nowhere. I forgot about that.
It's just in the shower all of a sudden.
But it's like Clark is just like filming her in the shower or something. Like, hey, I'm doing. Isn't it something like that? Like,
I thought it was
isn't he
was
shooting
down-
a home movie or something?
I thought he was down by the. I don't remember honestly.
Down by
Maybe
the
I'm
pool?
wrong.
I thought he was down by the pool, and there was a girl in the pool that you don't see naked, but you almost do.
Yeah, that I
and
remember.
then you see her. I don't remember.
I don't remember,
I was
but-
too little.
Sean left that movie in a daze
Yeah.
for weeks, walked around in shock like he had just seen a ghost.
Yeah.
Childhood
Sean
was messed
mind
up.
wiped after that.
By Beverly D'Angelo's boobs.
For me, I remember specifically. I honestly didn't really watch a lot of movies that would have that anyway, but every now and then there was something. And I remember watching. My family for the first time showed me The Godfather, and then there is one. It's not like a horrific scene or anything, but there, when he marries his bride in Sicily,
Yeah.
he does take
He
her dress. He
consummates.
takes her dress off. Yeah, they go into the bedroom and he takes her dress off, whatever. And I kept thinking like, no, here they go. They're going to fast. I didn't know anything about the movie. I'm like, oh, they're going to fast forward. And I believe the quote, I think my dad said, old enough to watch The Godfather. You're old enough to see this shit.
Oh,
And
nice.
that was
Thanks,
it. It
Dad.
was like, oh, well, okay. Yeah,
And Dad's not wrong.
I mean, I
I mean, it's true.
10
If you're
minutes later,
watching
they
The
shot a guy in the
Godfather-
head, so.
Yeah, if I'm watching Godfather, you can see boobs.
I talked about
in the other.
Linda Carter in The Terminator, but that was after I think I saw my first like nudity on a movie. It wasn't even a movie. It was Madonna's Truth or Dare.
Oh.
It opens with a topless like pole
Yeah,
dance.
that's right.
And I just remember being like, "Is that a boy? No, that's a girl." Rewind. I watched
Rewind.
I watched the beginning of the Madonna Truth or Dare. I never got to Truth or Dare. I just watched that intro
Yeah.
over and over again.
Oh, man.
And then it was movies that, like a sex scene like in Terminator.
Yeah.
It would just be the 80s action movie shows you a little bit of nipple.
Yeah. I remember coming across Total Recall at one point, and it
Yeah.
was like, oh, is there just nudity?
That's
are
a
there movies?
prosthetic
Are there
dude.
movies that just randomly have nudity in them? Is that what I didn't know how it all worked.
Yeah.
But those are the ones I can remember.
Classic.
And then, does The Shining count?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Big
that fucked
time.
me up, and I saw that
Big
really
time.
young,
Dude.
And it was like, I'm
Ghost
seeing
lady,
a boob, but
big
I don't
time.
want to see
Yeah,
the
that's the
boobs
thing
in
is
room 67.
you're so scared.
What room was it?
That
69.
she was all the way naked, and I do remember being like, I want to look, but I'm too scared to look.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna. Oh, that.
That's
Same with-
horrific nudity can be the most terrifying thing in a horror
Well, yeah,
film.
what's
I
the
think.
scariest nudity then? That
That's what. That's
I think it's
number
that.
one on my
For
list.
me, that's the scariest.
there's got to
movie.
be another thing where the nudity is scary.
I don't know.
I always tell you about that
I
shot in
don't
the
know.
Beyond where they're all laying in the
They're
field.
running or
naked.
Yeah,
in the field.
naked.
Yeah, you want me to do that with you?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know.
This reminds me of years ago. I met, I think in college, another guy who wanted to be a filmmaker. And for whatever reason, oh, you like movies? Yeah, I like movies. I love Francis Ford Coppola, is what he said. He dove into this long conversation about how Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula was the first movie he had a sexual experience to. And for the rest of his life, he was weirdly attracted to Winona Ryder.
Oh, I thought you were going to say vampires.
This was like a 40-minute conversation that I didn't want to hear. I'm sitting here having flashbacks of, oh my God, somebody's going to bring up the vampire movie that they jerked off to their whole life. Oh, geez.
Mina.
He was very artsy, so
Stop thinking.
freely
Man.
spoke of those things that I didn't want to hear about.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm glad you guys didn't.
He
go
didn't
there,
like Gary Oldman's bestial rat form. He was just into Mina and the
I've never
other
seen
bride.
this.
I never saw that either. What
Are
is
you
this?
talking about Bram Stoker's Dracula,
though.
directed
Yeah,
by
the
Francis Ford
visuals,
Coppola?
the style
I've never seen
is
that.
seen
cool,
this?
but the story is
Fantastic.
just like so drugged out.
I love that film. I love it inside and out.
I think that movie is a classic example of somebody made this on a lot of drugs. It looks fucking crazy, and there's
Yeah.
some wild shit going on. What the fuck is the story here? Which is, my main complaint with like every movie. So, take what you will. But that movie is extremely psychedelic.
That was my feeling after Apocalypse Now. I'd never seen that before until a few years ago, and I was like, that was a fucking experience. I don't know.
I didn't like it.
I don't know if that imprinted on me in that way, but
Yeah.
that was a
There are
trippy
times that in a
fucking-
movie that they want you to, like, the person's going crazy and they kind of want to make you go crazy.
Yeah.
And I always
Tiger.
hate that. I hate that so much. It makes me like get a headache, and I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with it.
That's the
Like,
best part of film, man, when it emotes, some kind of like, when it invokes some emotion in you.
I agree, but not. Don't give me a headache because you're going so crazy. Like that is not fun.
That makes you feel psychotic, like you're doing coke in the fucking jungle for 30 days, like
We
Dennis
just watched
Hopper.
12 Monkeys for Movie Club.
Yeah,
Another great one.
yeah.
Did that make
movie
you feel
has
nutty?
that a lot. What?
That movie does have exactly that.
What's up, Garrett?
Did it make you feel nutty, Sean?
A little bit. Yeah, I got
Cracking
a
up a
little
little?
nutty.
I said this before, but it was cracking me up that I went and saw that at a midnight movie thing with you.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this was one that I remember I regretted going to because I had not slept much or something. And I nodded off during that movie. I felt really bad about it. And then I was like, well, how much do I remember? Let's see. And it was like, holy shit. I fell asleep when he was suiting up at the beginning. And then that ending where they reveal all this stuff. That's when I was like, holy shit. I cleared the whole movie. Nothing in between that was retained.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are under strict legal conditions where we are required to have a gaming conversation. So I have to ask if anybody is gaming.
A lot of Mario 64 for me.
Yeah, that's literally all I've been playing.
I really like that game, but I feel kind of like I don't remember what I did as a kid, but like a lot of times they'll tell you like, oh, here's the star, and it's like sink to the bottom of the ship, and that's all it tells you. And it's like, how did I figure out how to get this star as a kid? Because now I'm like looking it up on Google.
Yeah, I'll tell you, at least on my end.
Yeah.
I always bought the player's guide.
You did.
Yeah, I remember specifically. I thought because I had the same thought. I'm like, how did I figure this out just off that title? And it's like, yeah, I would get the it almost looked like a big magazine.
I remember those, but they were expensive. They're like $30. My parents were not doing
the
that.
ones I would get were maybe 10.
I remember being like 20 or 30. I would get strategy guides.
You would get those?
I would go down to the Barnes & Noble and read them when I got stuck.
yeah.
Now that is a smart.
But
And then I would go home.
But whenever there was a big game, I would always
You
get
bought
that
'em.
too. I would
Really?
always get that.
I never did.
And
Wow.
so,
Jesus,
and
wow.
so that was like an included thing almost. Like it was like, oh yeah, it says, board the submarine. Well, I already know. Yeah, I already read that in the thing. You have to flip the switch and it raises. Like it was. As a kid, it almost felt like that was part of it. Like,
oh.
and I don't.
Yeah,
thinking back, it was like, no, it absolutely wasn't.
My
Like,
parents would never, ever get me that.
And I wasn't spending my allowance on it.
I didn't have
I'm with
enough.
you, Sean.
Yeah. Well, they would play too, so I think it was a matter of like the whole house.
That's
was-
The family
what you get.
library was
Yeah.
stocked
Yeah.
with
Well, I
Prima.
was the spoiled kid. You got to have the strategy guide.
Yeah.
Zelda Ocarina of Time. No
Yeah.
way I was beating that without the strategy
That
guide.
one, I remember I got that game for Christmas and then asked for the strategy guide on my birthday, which is 6 months later.
Oh.
But it's like, I cannot beat some of this shit. I need help. And so I got it because it was a birthday present.
You just brought back this vivid memory of me and my friends skateboarding on the weekends to the mall to go read the Resident Evil 2 strategy guide. And then write down notes and go home to
Yeah.
I figured it out. That's crazy.
Hell yeah. But now it's so easy. These fucking kids are so lucky. They have no idea how lucky they are. We just Google a YouTube video and it'll tell you in 2 seconds.
I don't know. It
You can
sounds
see the
more
guy
fun
do it.
skateboarding to the mall. And
Yeah,
writing
Well,
down
that is
notes.
kind of cool.
It
dude.
was like
I
an
got a girl's
adventure.
phone number at the mall.
You did?
Hell yeah.
Whoa. Was it Becky?
It was. You knew
it.
Becky?
Fucking knew
Becky with the good hair?
I remember one time I was a kid. I went to that mall with my dad, probably the one we all went to out here.
Yeah.
And man, I don't remember how old I was. I was young. So this was the 90s, and there was some really like crust punk, gutter punk dude, all leather, suspenders, skinhead, you know. But he was obviously like punk, dude.
Yeah.
And he was kicking a balloon. He was just standing there with these romper stomper boots, just like kicking a balloon in the air, and it floats up, and it floats back down. Dunk, he kicks it up again. He's just standing there in the middle of the mall doing that.
It's a senseless punk.
Dunk, yeah. And these two girls walk up, and one girl just looks at him and goes, "Hey, can I have your number?" And the dude's like, dunk. Yeah, sure. And he gives it to her. And my dad was so livid when he saw that in the 90s. He just walked past that. He's like, "What the fuck is going on in this fucking world of ours?" And then just like kept walking. I was like, all right. So
Dude.
I always think of that
He's a
mall in the
preppy.
90s, and those are the kids I imagine going there. Like brain dead crust punk kids kicking balloons and picking up girls.
That's hilarious.
The preppies get mad when the punk kids, they pull wool.
I don't know. My dad's not a prep, but he's just.
But
He's like a doctor,
What he saw was some loser guy who was high kicking a balloon, and then that worked for him.
Yeah, and
I can
he's
see
all
that's
like,
frustrating.
That's how I felt about the emo kids. It's like, what the fucking sad boys getting phone numbers out here?
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah, that's how I felt too. I was like, yo, I'm in a good mood. Call me.
It's generational, I guess, Derek. You know,
Yeah.
it's
I would stand outside
It's a
the mall with
generational
my
thing.
devil sticks and just be like, check this out.
devil sticks.
Remember devil sticks?
Hacky sack, devil sticks.
Oh.
You
that.
remember, dude, those devil sticks
I didn't
were
know it
the
was called that.
Yeah, dude, those were sick.
He wasn't allowed to play it. in his
Love
house.
devil sticks. And
Parents
I was
didn't allow
good.
it.
Yeah, we had to call it
For
fun
Black
sticks.
Friday, I'm going to make Mega64 devil sticks.
Had to
And
call
we're
them
going
angel
to
sticks.
sell the fuck out of them.
We played jackbutt. No, but anyway, yeah, I've been playing Mario 64 as well. My brother beat it, and he I don't remember how many stars he had when he beat it, 80 or 90.
Yeah.
Shit.
He was like, should I move on or should I get all 120? I'm like, dude, you're not going to have a good time. Like, just move on. No, I have to. And I just saw him like going crazy because one thing I've learned playing this game, I feel it's a great game. I love it. Obviously we talked about the camera.
Right.
Got to wrestle with the camera. That's annoying.
Sucks. Yeah.
The levels in the game, I feel like as it goes on, they become less and less coherent. Like the early levels are like, oh yeah, classic Mario stage. Yeah. And as they go on, it's like, you're on a carpet on a rainbow. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. It's like, is this a level? Is this a full level? Is it like they're like different versions of earlier levels where, oh, the cliffs are more fucked up. Like you can't, you fell off. Like it's, I don't know. By the end, the levels are kind of like, are really frustrating.
Not fun.
But I still like the game a lot overall. And
then with Mario Sunshine, in the beginning, the levels are really frustrating. They just continue that frustration
Have you
right
quit,
through
or are
the
you
whole
still
game.
playing it?
I wouldn't say I quit. I think I just walked away and had no desire to go back.
Now, my fear for you was that you were going to be so done with that, you would put the whole thing down, not play Galaxy or 64.
That's how it stands.
Yeah.
That's how it's looking right
I
now.
figured that would
See, that's
happen.
why I'm going to start with Galaxy.
Mario Sunshine was so bad. I'm playing PC games again.
Dude.
So. I'm sure I'll go back
I'd
to
say
it.
go to Galaxy. If you don't like that, then
Did you get any birthday games? Anything new?
No, I didn't get any birthday games. I've been playing Besiege this week, which is a game on Steam that I played when it was in beta and beat it. This is a common problem I have. I'll buy a game because I hear all this hype about it. It's in beta. Okay, great. So I play it and I beat it. And then I beat it. And, 9 months later, people will recommend it. Like, you should play that game. I just think, well, I already beat it. And that's what it was with Besiege. People recommended this game for years, and it's like, well, I've played that, but now I'm going back, and there's all these levels I never played. So it's kind of like rediscovering it for the first time, which is good, but it took me so many years to get to this point. So that's what I've been playing this week, and that and Mario and a couple other games on Steam, but I'm not too far into them, so I shouldn't review them yet.
okay.
I don't have much to say, but yeah, Besiege is cool. It's a game where you build machines to take on armies.
Okay.
It's kind of like World of Goo, if you remember that game.
I do.
Yeah.
We had to build bridges and structures to get goo across obstacles.
Yeah.
This is another game where you're putting structures together. These are like machines to knock over buildings or wipe out large groups of people. It's pretty fun if you're into that kind of thing.
Cool.
You know me, I like building games and strategy games.
Yeah.
I can't,
Yeah.
what would you describe that? I don't know. Kind of
Yeah.
management
something with some
games,
kind of-
Yeah, I think
control
Sims.
games,
I think management. Yeah, Sim.
simulations. Yeah,
Some kind of customizing, some kind of level builder. It has to have something like that in it for.
Yeah.
I've been
pique
trying
your
to get
interest.
a new third person RPG, like Gothic 2 was one I was checking out, or some platformers. I was trying to do Mario, but I don't know. It's just something about like a simulation is really relaxing to me.
I never got to. I meant for weeks to bring up that I had played the new Avengers game that came out. I streamed it, but I never
Right.
talked about it on here. They released Square Enix put out an Avengers game on all platforms. If you saw the stream, I think you pretty much get the gist.
Oh.
I want to say on record, my favorite game stream I've ever been a part of on, well, I was going to say our channel, but any channel.
But it was just you though.
Was that it was a QTE, but the QTEs in that game actually stop the game until whenever you're ready. So they're not QTEs. They're
LTE.
who here called it a TTE, a take your time event? Somebody did.
I don't
but
know.
they literally it's press triangle. I mean it's whenever. Okay. I mean it's like, guys, why even have
Is
that
that on
in there?
any setting? Like if you have like expert mode setting, it still does it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
So anyway, so that stream was really I had the QTE go the entire 2.5 hour stream, and it was a lot of fun. But as for the rest of the game, I'm in utter disbelief what a big budget like property, obviously Marvel and the Avengers is,
Yeah.
and how you flub it that bad. So this game has, I guess the big component of it is there's like a whole ongoing multiplayer thing. I haven't even played that, and I'm probably not going to. I'm not even really interested in that. I wanted to do the single player story.
Right.
And so I'm playing. I had to hesitate to not call it campaign because I hate when these single player games call it a campaign. That is like Call of Duty terminology, and I don't know why that planted itself in games. Oh, have you played the new Mario campaign? Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, you
The
shouldn't
Mario
call
campaign.
Seriously, it drives me nuts.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Anyway, but the story in this new Avengers game. So I kept hearing, oh, it's not a very good game. It's bad. And I kept seeing this goofy shit, and that made me want to get. Honestly, this game looked like kind of a disaster, so that made me want to try it. And I got it, and playing as like Thor or the Hulk, specifically the Hulk, is a lot of fun. The Hulk was made for video games because you are lifting up entire vehicles, throwing them, crashing stuff. I mean, you know what I mean? You're just breaking everything, so it's fun to play. But that's like half the game, and the other half is you're the Avengers' biggest fan.
Wait, what?
It's I don't know, this Kamala Harris or whatever the hell her name is.
That probably not
She
that.
becomes
Vice President?
Squirrel Girl?
She becomes Miss Marvel, or she's Kamala Khan.
Kamala-
That's what it was.
What? Not
Is that the girl with
Camel.
the S on her
she's
chest?
in the maybe
Because I don't know what that is. I keep seeing
she's
this
in the
too.
comic.
And she's
My-
stretchy?
My frame, yes, she's stretchy. Yes.
Yeah, what is this
My
character?
frame of reference is the movies, and they made this game look like a knockoff version of the movies, not the comic.
All right.
Or maybe I don't know. I don't know a lot about the comic.
It's hybrid.
But she's I guess been a character in it for a few years, so they lift from that too.
Okay.
But it totally disrupts the game because it's like I just want to be the Avengers. That's fun. Oh, I'm flying around as Iron Man. Like, dude, all his powers are really cool. And then it's like, okay, now I'm Avengers' biggest fan. Oh, I know this from the comic because the comics are a real thing in her universe. So, oh, I remember this from the comic. Oh, look, I found Iron Man's gauntlet. Isn't that cool? Oh, that's Thor's hammer. Well, I can't pick that up. And I'm like, yeah,
Oh, man.
okay. Can I be the Hulk? Can I go back to? But like she ends up getting powers.
Yeah.
And you would think like, well, it is kind of weird. You're not one of the mainline Avengers, so maybe they'll give her like badass powers. No, she's just like rubber. So look how big I can make my hands.
This sounds like it's made for a younger audience.
Yeah.
Mr.
Can I-
Fantastic without the intelligence? Like
It's really just why do we keep going to this character? Like, let me just be the five. You have one of the most expensive properties on Earth, and it's like, yeah, let's cut back to their biggest fan. And I'm sure it evolves over the course of the game, but I could not do it. And I've actually seen some positive reviews that are like, isn't it refreshing to go to her and just it's something so different?
I mean,
No, I wanted to play as the five strongest guys.
I will say that when we played the Spider-Man game, when you were Mary Jane sneaking around, that's fine in a normal game, but I want to be Spider-Man flying
Yes.
through the city. That's why I put this particular disc in, was to
Totally.
be Spider-Man.
Totally.
It just what you're describing reminds me of like educational games that would be really cool,
Yeah.
but then there'd be like a scientist character that had
Yeah.
to do the math to figure it out.
Right.
It's like, well, this sounds like, oh, kids are fans of Marvel, so maybe just being a fan is a relatable hero to be too. You know,
Sure.
I think they try to give it like an emotional resonance like that.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it cool this girl who came from nothing could like go up to this? And yeah, but that should have been a DLC. Like that should have been its own
Right.
game. Like give her her own game. And then it's like, oh, this is awesome. You start at nothing and you work your way up to now you're with the Avengers. But that's not, I bought the Avengers. Like they're on the cover. And I don't know. Does anyone care if I spoil this?
No, not a little bit.
Nope. I was never going to get this
Everyone
game.
at home, I'm going to spoil the Avengers game if anyone cares. They kill Captain America first mission.
Civil War style.
These games keep doing this thing where now some games have done this and maybe it worked or maybe whatever, but or I'm not going to say just games. There's a lot of stories out there right now that are trying to do this thing where, oh, you didn't expect that. Isn't that bold? And it starts to, after a while, be like, yeah, but every game is doing this. Like, I want to, like, really, okay, Captain America's, like, on the cover, and
Yeah.
Well, that's what
They're
people
gone.
were upset
Okay.
about. Well,
That's what I'm saying.
It's hard to talk about this
Yeah.
subject. Actually, I'm redacting my
yeah.
previous thought.
But
even- Okay,
yeah, there's anyway. So it's already like okay. So what did I buy? Like what?
Right.
No,
And to my point, even when I'm playing that Spider-Man game and I'm Peter Parker walking around, I don't want to do that either. Like I don't
Yeah.
want to be Peter Parker.
Yeah.
I don't want
I
to be Mary
agree.
Jane. I want to be nothing but Spider-Man because
wouldn't-
that's fun.
I wouldn't want to be Tony Stark like finishing paperwork at the office either. You know, like
yeah.
anyway, whatever. I wasn't that invested in the Avengers game anyway. I just wanted to try it, honestly, to stream it and talk about it on
Sure.
here. So maybe if I was more invested, I'd find some more stuff to it. But that was just my
Yeah.
surface
Interesting.
level.
I was
reaction.
surprised you checked that out. Honestly, I was like, why? I could not wrap my head around
well,
you wanting to check that out.
It was just a giant console game
Yeah.
with the biggest property, and I didn't know anyone buying it. And then I
Yeah.
saw the cutscene thing online where the QTEs were freezing on people, and I was like, this looks hilarious. Like, I actually want to try this. And it was that. Sorry if I bored you.
No, Sean.
I've been yawning all
Sean
day,
yawned,
dude. I'm
so
sorry. I just
you
do
bored
that.
him with your Avengers
One
critique.
party too many.
I'm
Derek,
just-
your party put him over the top.
Yeah, I said no more birthdays, and Derek had to have one today.
He's so over birthdays, dude. Derek, whenever yours comes up, he's
Whenever
he
that
ain't
may
gonna-
be,
Whenever
don't
you got
talk to me
weeks.
about it.
Hey, I got scared by a book.
What?
It happened. I've been
threw one
reading
at
The
him.
Terror by Dan Simmons. It is a highly reviewed horror novel.
Yeah.
And I've been reading it, and I've been really enjoying it, but it wasn't scaring me. But I highly recommend it to people out there. The Terror is a book about some 18th century explorers looking for the Northwest Passage. It is a historical fiction book about an actual expedition looking for the Northwest Passage that was lost.
Oh.
This is a book that takes that premise and then expands it by telling you the story of what happened to these guys. And it is a weird, supernatural, demonic story that is
Awesome.
pretty cool. And I'm really enjoying it. But the part that scared me wasn't like a jump scare or anything. It was weird. And I realized that books scare me in ways that are different than movies.
You can't do a jump scare in a book.
Well, I've been jump scared by a book
Oh.
before, but that's not what happened in this one. But something happened where suddenly a character I was really interested in was in a terrible situation, which it was essentially one of the worst ways I could imagine dying.
Oh.
And I was not prepared to read this. So I'm just like, okay, all right, what the fuck? Oh, and I just sank in my chair like, no, oh, fucking... and so it was that kind of fear of
yeah.
like, I don't want to keep fucking reading. What happened? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. You know,
Dread.
kind of like that. And so afterwards, I kept reading and it was over and I was like, you know what? That got me. That, you know, it wasn't like the type of scary, but this book reading it really affected my mood. And so I feel like mission accomplished. I found a book that scared me.
Nice.
And I'm still reading it. I'm still loving it. I have a lot more to go because it's a long book. But I recommend it, The Terror, if anybody out there is interested. And if I keep reading cool stuff, I'll pass it along to people out there. But that's what I'm currently reading.
Cool.
I was just gonna say there were a lot of people commenting last week that there were quite a few that said, you know, I think I've been more scared by books than I have movies. And I honestly think I agree with that. Where there's certain books that when I read and there's something scary in it, the thoughts manifest.
Yeah.
And that haunts me way more than a movie just having some creepy thing
Sometimes,
they showed
I
me.
agree.
Sometimes, yeah. But I think for me, more often, it's been books. But how does a book jump scare you? I would actually, I can't picture
You turn the page, it says boo.
like a. How does that work, Derek? Because you mentioned that happened. How would that work?
Because the way the book is written, and I actually love this shit. I get off on this. The way the page is constructed, a good author is controlling your train of thought. And so they will have a character in a bad situation, or maybe not even a bad situation, but you'll be going down a train of thought, a text, and then it'll end, and then you'll start the next paragraph, and it is an abruptly startling, just blanket statement that you weren't prepared to read.
Huh.
You know, and he kind of lulls you into this, okay, and you're like, what the fuck? Seriously? You know, and it's not like, and then the clown popped out. It's more like information is revealed that immediately lets you know, like, oh, fuck. Like, you get kind of eternally disappointed, like, oh, shit, this is really bad for this person. And it frightens you because suddenly you're like, oh, I like this person. They're fucked. Fuck.
Oh, wow.
You know, it's kind of that feeling of just suddenly, like, enjoying it, break.
I got you.
And so it's that kind of jump
But it's
scare.
not an actual, oh, fuck. Like,
Well, I mean, sometimes it is. If it's, you know, in a movie, it's. I find it similar to a movie. What's a jump scare in a movie? A character you care about. Is it a situation and you're worried about them? Or maybe you're not worried about them in the situation, but suddenly something happens where you fear for them. You
Yeah.
fear for their safety.
I guess in my mind, it's just something startling.
Like
And
something jumping
I would
out at
be-
you?
Yeah, I think I wouldn't be startled by a book necessarily, but it would be. But I understand the scared part.
Yeah, I told you the thing that jump scared me in a book years ago was a character was exploring an abandoned mental asylum, and they kept smelling something, and the smell. Then it was, I don't remember how it was phrased, but it was like the smell was getting closer. Basically, it revealed like there was a person in there the whole time. And that actually, it jump scared me. For whatever reason, I was in the mental space. I was in the mental space thinking I was in that room alone. And then it was like, oh shit, you're not alone. Ah!
I got you.
So, yeah. But when it comes to movies, it's interesting because I read something recently in this book that was like an action-packed part of the book, and I thought in a movie this would be badass, and I'm not really enjoying this in the book because there was so much going on of like, oh, the character turned with all their body weight and lifted up this foot and pushed and reached and grasped for this, and then they tumbled through and were yanked, and I'm like, I don't know where I would rather just see this happen in 30 seconds in a movie.
Yeah.
So, you know, hey, go figure. Books and movies are different, but a well-written book is its own experience, I think.
Yeah.
So, hey, we just had a little book talk. That was
that
cool.
was a Mega64 book talk. What do you think?
Well, Johnny didn't show up, so we could tack another hour onto the podcast. But
Okay.
we are
You can't stop
I
us.
think we are looking at a good. I think maybe we should wrap it up here.
Solid.
We can do our after show. We are actually set up to do calls on Discord, so maybe we can take a few of those. We haven't done that like all year,
Yeah, Jesus.
so that might be kind of fun.
Okay.
But all that aside, I think that's Derrick. It is your birthday. Is there certain like wrap up or like a cool?
No, I don't know if I'll stick around for the after show. I might just go have more birthday.
Dude, it's your
fun,
birthday.
you know?
I say you are free.
I'm thinking go to a bar, fuck it, mask off.
Oh,
whatever the
whoa.
flute song is. And we're gonna do some karaoke, triple kiss with some strangers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Triple kiss with some strangers. Weed is legal in California, so
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna do public bong rips with strangers.
Sharing it. Pass it
You
around.
done breathing out of that tube, bro? Give me a breath. So
Token.
Oh, don't
happy
say
birthday to
that.
me.
But this podcast airs across the country. Now it's federal.
Oh
shouldn't have said
shit.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna sing.
Only upload this in California,
Yeah.
Johnny.
I'm gonna sing to Derrick, and then we can end it.
Oh God.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Get close up on Sean.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. We think you're great. Let's celebrate. Oh, happy birthday. Where are you going?
He knows this.
Birthday.
Where you going?
Oh, happy. He's gone.
You know this song, Derrick.
Oh, happy birthday.
Is that it? I just wanted to look him in the eyes while he did it.
Oh.
I just wanted to look him straight on while he did it. I don't know that song. That's not the Chili song. That's
not
something
the Chili
else.
song. I thought for sure that was the Chili
No.
song.
I think isn't the chili ones that? Let me try to. I never worked there, so
Okay, go
isn't
ahead.
it?
Yeah, guess at it.
I have to suck my soul out.
Yeah.
Slightly. Happy birthday from Chili's to me. Happy birthday. Da, 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 da. Happy.
No, I mean it's something like that.
I don't honestly. We
Happy
sing
happy birthday from the Chili's crew. Happy birthday from us to you. Hey,
Something like that.
I truly. couldn't-
everyone at Chili's
You could offer
loves
me
to
$1
serve you
million.
food, so tip
I
us
wouldn't
really
be able to tell you what it
well
was.
because Chili's
It's
is so
been
good.
long.
Hey,
I just feel like I've heard a million soul sucked. Happy birthday, whatever. I feel like I've heard like bored teens do that so many times.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to the Chili's family. Happy birthday. Have
Now
a bloomin'
let's-
onion.
no, that's not. Yeah, you would think that was soul sucked, but that's actually the level of energy that is acceptable to somebody who would have their birthday at Chili's. If you put any more energy into that, it scares them because
Don't overload 'em.
they're just easily intimidated, very timid, deer in the eye, headlights look. So
That's after they had one ramekin of the awesome blossom,
and they had
sauce.
a heart
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah, if they get
You're-
any more excited,
they're-
their heart.
They're
You-
gonna die soon because of the
yeah,
calories.
they're half dead from the awesome blossom. So if you startle them too much, it goes to the widowmaker
Yeah.
artery. It's like lights out on the birthday. No good. So that's strategic by Chili's.
Birthday, death day.
Happy
Well-
death day to you.
From the
Check it
Chili's
out.
crew. Hey, good night.
Good night. Johnny, if you're watching this, edit a birthday tribute. Good night.
I want my birthday back, birthday back, birthday back, birthday back, birthday back.
I always
birthday
like to
back,
give
birthday
Johnny
back.
I like him to think all the work
Unsurmountable
is
tale.
done.
Oh.
And then, fuck.
Wait,
So-
wait, no, hold on. Sean, leave. Kevin,
It's his birthday. I mean,
wide shot on me. Wide shot. Johnny, put me in some cool like birthday thing here. Wow, on my birthday? Oh my gosh, for me? Wowie, wow, wow. What do we have over here for my birthday? one of those. Yay! Thank you, Johnny, for my birthday gift.
Johnny, you got all kinds of footage now. To
Yeah,
work
you
with.
got a lot.
Yeah, so just edit something nice and tasteful.
Yeah.
Don't make me look bad, you asshole.
Some professional, yet don't take too much time on it.
Wow! On my birthday? Oh my gosh, for me? Wowie, wow, wow! What do we have over here for my birthday? Oh, I've always wanted one of those! Yay! Thank you, Johnny, for my birthday gift!
Johnny, you got all kinds of footage now.
Yeah, you got a lot.